Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve. We have a crap ton of Transformers here for reasons. Because we're filming down in my office, and there's not really anything Godzilla outside of stuff on the couch. But I didn't want to stay on the couch, so we have the background of the print I took for G-Fest is our ceremonial Godzilla thing. For right now, anyways. I'll show him. Shinji. Trying to film. God, there's film. He went and hung out with Grandma while we drove down for G-Fest. He had a blast. He looks so sad right now. I think he's hungry is what he is. But anyways, going to talk about my G-Fest experience and also the haul. Which, I guess, starting with the convention, it was a blast. Sadly, I only got to stay for the one day. Went down for Saturday. Spent about 6 hours driving down. I think we left... I think all is said and done, we left at about 3:30 and then got there at 9. So it was more like 10. And then... we left, I think it was around 5, so we could try to get back here around 1-ish, so it was like a little after 1 when we got back in town finally. Drove a little faster on the way back. But for the most part, spent the majority of the day standing in lines trying to get autographs, which isn't a bad thing. I'm totally used to that at conventions. It's just, usually like something like that is usually what I try to do on Fridays when I get there. So like Fridays of the day, I will spend like scouring the dealer's room, going to the artist alley, grabbing all my stuff, getting autographs, pretty much getting all the random stuff I need out of the way, plus trying to hit like a couple panels here and there. So like Saturday I could just spend like just enjoying the convention. This year got pushed to Saturday. I also had less time because usually I'll be there till like 9 o'clock trying to do everything. This year I had to try to cram in as fast as I could, plus trying to get photos and everything. But from what I experienced, it was great. All the guests were fun. Got to get Frye Signature. Actually, I'll just start showing you that guy's stuff now. He was the first one I got autographed, which we have the Frye figure that I made. And he signed the back of the coat for me, which is super fun. But when I presented it to him, he thought it was cool. He was asking how I made it, like what was it made out of. But it was funny because when he was trying to sign the coat originally, and then he was just like, can you take it off, please? So... definitely worked it out for him. Got to get his photo. Sadly, should have had him take it with the figure. Actually, the one thing I regret is I should have probably like seen if he maybe would have done the intro, because I know a lot of people want me to do like an actual review of that figure. It might have been cool to have him actually do like the intro. But sadly, didn't get to get that one. Also managed to get Kaizo's, which for that signature had him sign my 64 Monster Arts, which is also signed by Akira Takarada because he did the suit for this one. So, thought it'd be cool to get multiple signatures from that guy, just because with autographs, I don't really like having them spread out, because sometimes, like, heck, I'll even forget about them. Because I started to get quite a bit now, between, like all my anime Power Rangers and stuff. So I'm trying to keep it as condensed into certain things as possible, except for like this stuff. Like essentially every time I go there, I try to get Robert Scott's signature because I might as well get as many King Ghidorah stuff signed as I can. I also got Megumi to sign it too, so got 2 of the actors from the movie to sign this one, which I thought was really cool. And this guy, the main reason I wanted this one signed is because this guy was actually from my first G-Fest, so it's got a little bit more sentimental reasons. It's kind of like with Ken, I was almost gonna have him sign my Godzilla from my first convention too. I decided to go with the X+84 just because it's my favorite suit that he acted in. So I went with this, had him sign the tail, came home. It's kind of like with the Frye coat too. I sprayed it with lacquer over top of it because I imagine doing comparisons and stuff, I'll be getting this guy out quite a few times. So I want to try to preserve the autograph. So if you guys ever like get figure signed, recommend putting like lacquer on it, just so it gives it like an extra layer of protection. But yeah, it was great getting to meet everybody. Super nice. The Ken line was long, like oh boy. Not as long as, like, it's not the longest I've ever been in. Like to get the Chris Sabat autograph, that was like at least 2 hours we had to wait around for that one. That was fun. Still sad at that convention because I wanted to like get Goku's signature too, but he wasn't there. But anyways, we're getting off track. But outside of the autograph stuff, went to the dealer's room, bought a few things. I'll show you guys that stuff here in a few. I got to hit Artist Alley. Sadly, we didn't bring as much money, so I didn't get to get as many of the prints that I really wanted. But I got like the ones that we really wanted, outside of Matt Frank ran out of the Zilla prints. So sadly, got to miss out on that one. That's why you go on Fridays. That's why you go on Fridays. I got to scour the convention, got to check out the modeling room. I didn't actually... I saw pictures of it, and I didn't know it was a thing till I left. But he actually had like the King Ghidorah head and stuff there that Kaizo did, and I was super sad I didn't get to actually see that stuff. There's like that in a Mothra. I wish I would have known more about that sooner. I should have prepped a lot more for this convention than I really did. Because a lot of it was like, I wasn't even planning on going, and then once we finally decided, I was just like, well, you know what, we'll get there, we'll get the booklet, we'll get our stuff out of the way, and then we'll just try to cram everything in after that. And definitely don't recommend doing that. but got to check out the art room, got to see all the submissions, got to see the sweet little plushies. Like, this guy does like these giant plushies of monsters, and this year was Pacific Rim stuff. And God, I want that Otachi that he had. He had like the tongue coming out of the mouth and everything. That thing was sweet. Oh, if only he sold them. Like, I was just right in the middle of that futon over there for our little videos. Well, whenever we film over here anyways. I checked out the Destroy All Monsters room. That was really cool. Got to talk to the curator, I'm going to say, of that room, which he has like a bunch of stories from Japan, which is really cool. Because he actually got to go to the Ultraman bar, which that would be sweet. I want to go to like kaiju themed bars and stuff like that. Why don't we have that over here? Makes me sad. Only got to check out one panel, which was the Kaizo one, talking about his Nebula project, which I got to see the head, which is really cool. That was done in the Dojo Studios. I got to see the fusion suit again this year, which is really cool. Also, there's like sweet little like, I want to say, I'm probably wrong, but it looked like it was like the Destroy All Monster suit. Somebody was wearing, which is really sweet. Yeah, because I didn't really get to see a lot of the costumes. Like, I saw Destroy, which is cool. There was a little Mecha Godzilla, and then I got to see the sweet Queen Cesar one, which I have like a photo of. At least like, she actually knew the channel, which was super surprising to me. But it was really cool. Really nicely done outfit. Like, everybody did a great job from what I've seen. And then I got to check out after we got back, because a lot of people filmed the costume contest, so I got to check that out too, thankfully. Because it was like, by the time that would have been all done, we maybe would have been back like at 4 in the morning, so I had to miss that one, which, that one hurt. I like seeing those in the fan-submitted videos, or actually some of my more favorite things to see at the convention, so sadly, had to miss that stuff. But I guess you guys want to see the haul stuff, which sadly, didn't get that much this year. Really, really small haul, which is fine. I didn't really have as much money to go down with anyways. That was the whole reason we were mainly going to be skippy, just because it was like, if I can't really like blow a ton of money there, I don't really want to go. But still decided to go, and selling some anime figures really helped out a lot. Thank God for that My Hero Academia figure. That guy like saved my spending trip. But did manage to get a Gorosaurus. We talked about this in a stream. I kind of wanted to pick up this Bandai vinyl. Just one of the kaijus I haven't really had like anything of in my collection. At least like I got like small figures of certain people. So managed to pick up this dude, which is really cool. I actually picked this guy up from Monstrosities. So if you guys might know that channel. Managed to find this. We might do a Destroying the Valley video because she wants to open it. Because I think this guy's from 2002? Yeah, but this is the M1 Gorgo with the little baby. So, be opening this guy up probably sometime this week. Usually those videos go on Patreon before I put them up there. Just let people... It's like one of those series I'm trying to get more started over there. Actually, I got to go buy a figure I seen that be a cool one to do too. But she picked up that one. Thankfully, Shinji's sitting on the futon, so I can sit stuff on the floor. I was gonna buy more stuff initially because it was mainly like I was just gonna go buy more like stuff like Mr. Gorosaurus here, so that I could kind of get a little bit more out of my money. But I kind of saw this dude, decided to grab him. It was another one of those we talked about in the live streams. Because a lot of people ask questions, so if you ever want to find out more information about stuff that we're going to be mainly doing, check out the streams, for sure. Should have one Wednesday again. Probably more PS4 Godzilla. Unless I can talk around this, because I want to stream like us watching at least like one Godzilla movie sometime this week. So that's what I'm hoping for. But did actually pick up an X Plus, which this is the 71 with the extra hands from Godzilla vs. Hedorah. Was mainly looking for this guy. It was between this one, a 73 or a 64. Because I got the landing Hedorah. So I wanted to try to get a Godzilla to go along with them. Plus what's cool about this one is it works pretty well with the Gabara 2. So I kind of like sort of kill two birds with one stone. And plus this one comes with the little eggs, so I could pose it if I want to like that. I'm probably going to keep it basic just so I can have it next to Gabara Hedorah and it'll look perfectly fine. So really excited to get this one. Actually, you know what? We're just going to open it up here. I can kind of talk about the rest of the stuff here. But some of the stuff that was also really cool is I got to meet a crap ton of fans. And I mean, a bunch of you guys. Honestly, I think for like the one day, it was probably more than we had last year, which is insane. Because last year I thought was like, it seemed like everybody knew me, and this year it was like the first time I've ever like walked into the building and got swarmed. But no, I love it. It was super cool. Got to meet everybody. The prints did really well this year. Because last year, I made prints for the convention. I still have some prints. I kind of wanted to keep them exclusive for the convention, but I also have over like 10 of them sitting around here, so I might like randomly just chuck them in with Patreon subscriptions at some point here. Because the thing, like we only have one Patreon right now that does prints. He already, I think, has one, so it's like, no point in giving away more prints. But, till the end of the month, you guys, if you want to get a hold of one, it's going to be the Patreon print for this month. It's $15 over there. And then if you guys don't want the next month print, or you guys want a down tier, or just cancel it after that fact, then you'll get the print, and then don't have to worry about it after that. Because they don't charge till the beginning of the month. And then we usually ship mid-month. So usually you got, like, the prints usually, when you, for, say this month, you'll get, like, mid-August. But, oh yeah, this guy looks super cool. Probably gonna have to do a video of this one. If you guys want to know, he was 200. Gorgo, I think Jessica said 175. She just kind of came up to me and was like, I got a Gorgo! And I'm like, okay. Then I found out we had less money. So, that's how that worked. Yeah, it looks really nice. And then... oh no, the hands are twisted tied in too. But yeah, that's one thing I really love about the convention too, is getting to meet everybody. Because for the most part, around here, like, I got Ernest for my kaiju stuff, but he's not like really that into giant monster stuff. He just kind of just does it with me. So for the most part, I don't really have anybody to really like talk monster stuff with. So it's always really fun to get to meet a lot of the people that are really into the channel, and also really love the same stuff I do. So I get to have some conversations about this stuff, which I just mainly with my wife. That's about it. So it's really cool to get other people's opinions on that stuff. It's just great just to get to meet everybody. Oh god, this has so many. Well, thankfully it's not used. I didn't see any tape on the box. I was like, whatever. 200 for a large monster series isn't really that bad. Especially, I don't think this guy's quite new. I want to say it got reissued sometime, but I forget. Really needed the reissue like another 64. That's what I need. I don't even like the suit, but I need it for the Mothra. But here's the tail. I'll put that thing on here in a few, and also the extra little orb hands, which that'll be fun. I've never had one that I've actually had like swap out parts. It's always just pop the tail on, pretty much good to go. So it's cool to have a little bit of extra stuff to go on with this guy. Again, probably just keep him like this because he just works with a few Godzilla movies. Especially if like, they ever decide to reissue a Gigan. Like, he'll still look pretty good next to it too. Also got some prints. Show you guys here. My chair's a little squeaky. I'm sorry. Probably should use a different one. But got some Bill Couture prints. Honestly, probably my favorite artist that goes there. This stuff's always really fantastic looking. So got some 2014s and anime Goji print. My wife really loves this artist called Dope Pope, who was the guy that did the design for the Titanicus figure coming out. And the other one, which slips my mind, I actually got to see them which looked really good. Like, I actually got to hold them in hand. The Titanicus was actually like, seemed like it was going to be the product that we were getting. The other one's like Nosfer or something. See, it was a prototype, that one for sure. It was definitely a lot lighter. But they both look really cool, especially like the Titanicus. Like, I am stoked for that thing. But he did the Godzilla print here, which I kind of hope they do a figure like this. I don't know how it would work. They probably have to call it something else. Kind of like what they do with these guys here. Just give it a different name. It'll be fine. And then got a little small Gabber print for Arnez, because by the time we got to this point, I was like, I bought a couple of things. I told Arnez I grabbed some stuff, but I didn't have any more cash. And I just didn't really see a whole lot, to be honest. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The only other print I was really trying to get was the Zilla one, but sadly, what you gonna do? Especially going for the one day. And finally, got some fan stuff, which is always like the best stuff, to be honest. Because like, I got this dude, which is super freaking adorable. Look at it. It's painted well. It's sculpted well. It's firm as crap. Like, this guy seems like it could be a retail release. But like, that's how good this thing is. So he's definitely going to be going on my shelf. I do believe this was from Super Saiyan Goji. If I'm remembering my stuff right, because I was kind of like... So I do apologize if I did get it wrong. But still, really love this thing. This guy, fan-freaking-tastic. Actually, you know what? Probably just going to chill down here. Put you right there, because the camera has to actually go back upstairs. Also, I was told to plug Female channel. So if you guys see me at a convention and you want to let me know your channels, I'll write them down. So definitely go check him out too. First thing, got a sketch from Francia, which turned out super cute. Got her little front catchphrase and has it for both the Geek Chest and Super. I kind of want to do something with this. Like, this thing turned out super cute. Like, just run it through my editing stuff and maybe pop this in with something. But yeah, no, that turned out super sweet. That, and also got an extra one for Arnez too. Cha. Oh no, I got it backwards. This one's mine. No! Anyways, that one turned out really cool. And then also got quite a bit of stuff from, make sure I got this right, King Gojira 0679. But she gave us stuff last year too. Super sweet girl. Hopefully, she gave me a little note thing that she's probably going to be a part of the dealer room, or the artist alley next year, so that'd be really cool. Definitely love to get some prints. Because, like, got this sketch here of Shing Godzilla's different forms, which looks fantastic. Like, again, if you're making prints of this stuff, I'll definitely come and check it out and support that. Because this turned out really great. Especially, like, add a little bit of coloring to it. Definitely got something here for sure. And also, got this cute little card. McMothra, is that you? I forget. Oh, she said it like it had a specific voice. It's the one with the character from Rudolph. If I remember right, the elf. Why can't I remember his name? It's been so long. Yeah, because I used to watch that stuff all the time when I was younger. No, super cool. Arnez is definitely snagging that one. And then I'm flying blue with the very unfriendly blue down here. Doesn't even care about Ripper. Poor Ripper. Nobody liked you. That's a lie. I think everybody liked Ripper, to be honest. But yeah, super great convention. Can't wait to go again next year. Next year, definitely going to go for the 3 days. Because it's one of those, like, anytime you guys, like, just convention advice. If you really want to go to a convention, you want to fully experience a convention, you definitely need to go to them more than one day. Because essentially your one day is good, your first day should be anyways, or just one of the days is going to be spent pretty much getting stuff. If you got plans of getting things, it's going to take a bit of a time to do it. Because after going to a few conventions like Youmacon, Motor City, G-Fest, because no matter the size, because G-Fest is actually the smallest convention I've been to, which is saying something, because when you get there, it seems huge. Because even for like the dealer's room at G-Fest, is the smallest dealer's room I've ever been in. But still, like, it's huge in terms of like how much Godzilla they cram into one room. And because like even like Youmacon, which is like a giant like anime Japanese convention, like you see nothing. Like I'll see some of the monster arts, maybe a vinyl here or there. The first year we went, I found an Ultraman. It's Ultraman X. Oh no, it's Orb. No, I have an Orb plushie. Found an Orb plushie. I had to think for a sec because initially when I saw it, I thought it was Tiga, and I'm like, oh, it's Orb. And like that was like the only thing outside of like some Kamen Rider stuff and they had some of the monster arts. But that place is like the entirety of G-Fest is like that's how big their dealer room is. And it's like it's even bigger than that, to be honest. And trying to scour that thing takes a bit of time. And Motor City Comic Con, like that is literally the Comic Con is pretty much just a dealer's room. And that also encompasses like a small like stadium. And then you got like your autographs over there. Your dealer can pretty much buy anything you see. And then there's panels off to the sides. That's essentially how Youmacon is too. Youmacon's actually 2 buildings. Like that's how insane that place is. It's really hard to go do stuff for one day because I thought like technically all this stuff went by really quick. Because it was like most of the lines like for the autographs wasn't in there super long. Like the Ken one was the only one that was like, oh man. Like that was a bit of a chore. But again, not the worst thing I've done. Like, to be honest, I was probably in that line as long as like I was waiting for like DDP. And then Cristobal was like way worse. Dealer's room went by really fast. Like, Grant, we were like in the 500s to 600s. And while waiting in line for Don Frye, by the time that line was like we got our Don Frye signature, we just walked into the dealer's room. Like, that's how fast of a pace that was going. And still, I feel like one day just wasn't enough time. Because, like, again, I only got to hit one panel. That was it. Like, one panel, and then we had to go get some food. After doing all that and trying to get some photos and stuff like that. So even for G-Fest being the size it is, compared to some of the other ones I've been to, it's still not something you can easily do in a day. Like, especially for how much content they have at that convention, you need to go for at least the 2. At least the 2. Friday and Saturday. Because ideally, I'd say like Sunday would be the day you'd want to spend your money. Because Sunday is like, there's stuff in the morning, but it's kind of like the convention's winding down at that point. But then again, it's like, you're missing stuff at that point. Because like, if you don't try to buy stuff Friday, other people will buy it. You're kind of SOL on that, because just like on the Zilla print that I missed out. It's kind of the reason why we're going to Youmacon for 3 days. Because every time I've been there, it's just been the one day, and it's pretty much shopping, crap ton of walking, and by the time everything's all said and done, you're like, let's go do some panels. It's already like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're definitely going for more days for that one too. I'm going to be dressing up for that one. I'm going to dress up for next year's G-Fest too. After talking with the Queen Cesar. Definitely got me more in the mood to do it. I don't know what I'd want to do yet. Maybe a Hedora, like a land Hedora. That'd be kind of cool. Time consuming, but cool. God, that'd be a fun little series of videos, wouldn't it? Just the entire process of taking a bunch of like foam sheets to make a hunched over Hedora. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. I also got this one. Got a little Ranger. It's from RPM. Super excited about that one too. He's gonna be. I don't know about the next TV toy room because I'm hoping later today I can start working on the one, because we're gonna do Zilla Plays PS4. It's not gonna be a very long video, to say the least. But the next like official like normal kind of style Stevie toy room, that guy will be in it for sure. Great guest lineup. The panels were sweet. I got to watch some afterwards. Like oh man, I'm so sad I missed the Ken panel. That one looked like it would have been super great to actually have been there. Because like he's a very energetic individual, to say the least. Thought everything ran really nicely. Actually, I kind of like the artist alley being downstairs. That was kind of nice. I almost wish they would have like utilized the hall space more for the artist alley, because like the room they were in definitely seemed way more confined than last year. Because they have a bar where the artist alley used to be, and even there it was kind of hard to check out everybody. So you had everybody in that space, and then you had like artists in the hallway, which those guys you can actually check out really nicely and see like all their stuff, because it's just kind of like sprawled out and they could have it on the walls. And I kind of like wish they would maybe do that a little bit more, just to kind of spread people out a little bit. I don't know like how the hotel would be about that, but that would probably be something I'd be more looking into, especially if you're going to be keeping them down there. Because also you'd have people walking past them constantly to go check out stuff, so it's another way to kind of boost boost sales a little bit. But how was your guys' G-Fest? Let us know in the comment section below what you guys ended up picking up. Did you guys get a larger haul than me? And how was your guys' experience at the convention? Let us know again down in the comment section below. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.